All right, agents, welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to be covering the contacts tab. It's a very powerful tab. And in fact, when I'm helping agents out in the CRM, this is the tab that I'm mostly using to organize your leads, send campaigns, and overall just help you manage your sales pipeline. So let's dig right into it. So again, here I am in the CRM. Of course, when you log in, you're defaulted to the dashboard screen. We're going to be coming over here to contacts right underneath calendars. Now, again, if you remember in previous videos, we talked about the relationship between opportunities and contacts. Just to refresh, contacts, there is only ever one contact in the CRM, but a single contact can have multiple opportunities. So if I go into this Patricia calls right here, and I scroll all the way down to this opportunities section, that's kind of what's illustrated here. We have an open lead for Patricia in life insurance, a lost lead for Patricia in Medicare, and a one opportunity for Patricia in ACA Health. But there's only ever one Patricia contact, right? So just to refresh, that is how the relationship between contacts and opportunities really works. But I'm going to head back out to the contacts tab. And really, what's important about today's video is I'm going to be showing you how to send a mass communication to all of your contacts and how to use the filter section appropriately. For example, maybe we want to target all of your book of business leads and send something specific to all of your one contacts or your book of business, and segment that out from all of the opportunity contacts, those which are currently not on our book that we still want to work through the sales process, right? So, yeah, let's do just that. Let's target all of our contacts that we want to send something out for AEP, for example. So coming over here to the more filters, if I want to send something out to just my one contacts, I need to find my book of business. Simply put, let me head over to the opportunities screen so we can visualize it a little bit better, right? So here I am in the Medicare pipeline. I'm going to use the advanced filters over here to see where all of my one status contacts are. And here they are, all in this one sale stage in the Medicare pipeline. So I'm going to use the filters on the contact screen to target just these people in this opportunity pipeline. So heading back over to contacts, once that reloads, we go over to more filters. And what we're going to want to look for here is pipeline stage. So this is, again, there's two options here. First, we want to select the pipeline we're targeting, and then we can select the stage that the leads are in that we want to target. So for this is my Medicare one sale opportunities. Hit apply, and here are those 21 contacts. So just like the opportunities, here are those contacts that exist as opportunities in that sales pipeline stage. Great. So if I want to send something in mass to all of these people, first thing you're going to want to do is select them all, right? So keep in mind, we're sitting at a page size of 20 currently. You can change this, but because I have 21 contacts in this list total, and I've only selected the first 20 because the page size is 20, just keep in mind you have this additional blue link that shows up that says select all 21 records, right? So I'm going to select that. And then up at the top here, we have two awesome buttons. And honestly, guys, like understanding these two buttons right here, this is 70 to 75% of what you need to know to be an expert digital marketer, right? Send something in mass as a text message or an email, right? So both of them work the exact same way. I'm just going to cover the SMS portion of it. So if I want to send something to all of these individuals via text, I can click this send SMS button. This little pop-up is just a notification. It's saying, hey, you have these people selected and you're about to schedule a mass SMS, just as a preface to make sure you know you're doing the right thing, right? So from here, we're going to hit OK, proceed. And because I'm in my admin pipeline, you won't have the option to select what phone number you're sending it from. It's going to default to your number, so you can ignore this for now. As an admin, I can select a phone number I want it to go out from, but I digress. So what we're looking at here is just a small text window where we can craft the text message that we want to send to all of these people, right? So I'm going to just type in a little bit of dummy text, and then I'll go ahead and explain further once I get a little bit of values in here, right? So contact first name, your insurance agent. Great. So I did a couple of things really quick there. Let's explain what's going on. So This is a short code value. I believe I covered it in a previous video, but I'm going to go over it again so you know how to find these when you're sending something in mass. So this contact.first_name is the first name of the contact. This means at the time of delivery, when we send this message out, it's going to replace this value with the curly braces included with whatever the first name value is of the contact. So looking back here, it would say, hi, Mark, hi, Stacy, hi, Carl, as soon as it's sent out, right? And then from here, you can go ahead and craft the rest of your message. Some other important short code values, by the way, to access the short code values, it's this little tag icon over here on the right. Again, just to cover this, everything underneath contact is all of the values related to the contact. Everything under user is you. This is your information as the actual user. So don't get that confused, right? You are the user in this case, and the contact is whoever you're trying to reach, right? So underneath user, something that's very important, you also have a Twilio phone value here. This automatically puts in your phone number that we've dispositioned to you in the CRM. So if you don't know it, you can always just find this short code value and put that in a text message or email, and it will replace that value with whatever your CRM number is, right? So cool. Let's say that I've crafted up my message that I want to send out, and I'm ready to send it out. So we have three options down here at the bottom. Send all at once, which is as described. We can send this message all at once to all of the people that we've selected. We have send all at scheduled time, which is like send all at once, but instead of right now, we can schedule it sometime in the future, right? And the only thing that's different down here as opposed to send all at once is start on date, where we can pick a date in the future that we want it to start on. So I could say, I want this to start at 2 p.m. on February 10th, 2025, and I could select it, and then this message will be scheduled to go out at that time. My favorite, personally, is the send in drip mode. And I definitely recommend this if you're sending something out in mass to more than 50 or 100 people, for sure, right? So we have a few more options here in send in drip. Just like before, send all at scheduled time, we have a start on date, so we can schedule a drip to start on sometime in the future. Below that, we have batch quantity. Below that, we have repeat after, send on, start from, and end at. So again, just like before, I'm going to fill all of this out and then explain what I've done so that you can get a better picture, right? So let's say I want to send a batch quantity of 30 every day, and I want to exclude Saturday and Sunday, and I want it to start on, let me find it here, 10 a.m. and end at, I want to pick 2 p.m. There we go. So this is saying this campaign, this text message, is going to go out to these 21 people on February 10th at 2 p.m. at a batch quantity of 30 every day, Monday through Friday, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So let's say that today is Monday, and it's scheduled to go out on February 10th. Well, let's say it's February 10th, and that is a Monday. So this campaign would actually start at 10 a.m. and repeat every day of the week at a batch quantity of 30 until the campaign is ended and all of the people have been contacted, right? So most importantly, and I can't stress this enough, you always want to be putting a start from and end at time. I can't stress this enough. This is so important. You do not want anything to be going out to your clients after business hours, in the middle of the night, or in the early morning. Make sure you always have a start from and end at time to control the window of opportunity on each day that the campaign is active, right? So something I'm also going to do for you guys is we have a couple of templates that are some really cool templates we've crafted over the years that I want to give to you guys that you can go ahead and start using on your contacts. One of those templates is this AEP language template, and you can find this template in the description of this video, so I'll link it below. I'll also link one for OEP and another one for the off season. These are great, generic, eye-catching campaigns, text language that you're free to use however you like, right? So let's review this. Hello, whatever their first name is, Mark, Carol, Stacy, Patricia. The annual election period AEP is quickly approaching, and with it, potential changes to your Medicare plan. You'll soon receive your annual notice of changes, or ANOC, and it's important that you review and understand these updates, right? It then goes on to explain a few more things to generate interest, and at the very end, it automatically has the short code value for your name. So again, I'll post this in the description and you can use it. So let's say that this is my campaign. I'm ready to go. I'm happy with it. I have a start from and end at time. All that's left to do is hit this send SMS and it will schedule and go, right? So because this is happening at February 10th, I feel comfortable actually scheduling this SMS to go out. And again, lastly, you do need to put in an action. You'll see there I hit a send SMS, but it gave me a brief little required red kind of field thing happening there. It just wants you to name this event. You can name it whatever you want. Honestly, you'll never go back and see what those names are, so it's really not important to you. Right? So send SMS. Boom. This is actually scheduled and ready to go out. So where do I actually see the things that I've scheduled that are going to go out in the future? That is here in bulk actions at the top. And you'll see the name of the event, the operation type that it is. This is a bulk SMS, and you'll see that it's currently queued. If I hit view details, we can see a little bit more of what's actually happening here, just to, go over the settings that we put in the drip mode. So the processing duration from 10 a.m. to 2, this is that window of opportunity that we put the start from and end at time. Also, the processing allowed date, these are those days of the week that we've scheduled to go out on, the delay, the batch quantity, as well as the time frame, right? So all of those settings are here, hard-coded in. We know exactly what is going on because we just edited those settings. So this is just an easy way for you to see, that's right. I scheduled this SMS to go out, and here are the settings that I've applied it. So if you're ever scheduling things to go out in the future, it's always good to go into your bulk actions and just check. Did I do the right thing that I expected to? Let's just review what's actually happening, right? Now, we also have a couple of options on this page. Apart from view details, which we were just on, you also have these actions over here to the right, this 3 little buttons icon. From here, you can pause, cancel, or edit. Pause and cancel, pretty self-explanatory. And edit is that previous window that we were just on. We can now re-edit the details of this campaign. So if we've made a mistake, didn't put in start from or end at time, you have the ability to kind of intercept the campaign before it goes out and change anything if need be, right? So cool. That covers the filters and the leads and opportunities, right? So I hope this helps. Again, like the thing with getting used to filters and being very proficient with this contacts page, it's something that just comes with time, right? Don't be alarmed, frightened, or feel overwhelmed with the amount of filter options that populate over here. It's all really there to benefit you. And over time, you'll understand the things that you want to target and how to find those values and do something with it. If you ever have a question about any of it, feel free to send us a ticket in our support portal, or feel free to contact your sales manager or team lead success manager, right? We're here to help you if you don't understand these things, and we're happy to schedule things for you. So I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much for the time. In the next video, we're going to be covering a day in the life of the average agent. So I'll see you there.